Welcome back to A to Z here on Locked On Sports Atlanta. I am Mark Zinno. Thank you so much for joining me here on this Wednesday. Appreciate you guys following along. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitter at Locked On ATL. Of course, I'm at Mark Zinno, MarkZinno. And we appreciate you guys being part of Locked On Sports Atlanta and making us your first listen every single day. All right, I want to wrap things up here today by, I guess the easiest way to do this is start by saying, I hate Tony Romo. I hate Tony Romo. I hate Tony Romo. I hate Tony Romo. And you're going to ask me, why do I hate Tony Romo? Well, because Tony Romo did something, unknowingly, I guess, that nobody has ever really done before. And that is leave the playing field and immediately walk into a broadcast booth and be pretty good at it, right? And he was good. He's been very good. I personally don't think that Tony Romo is like the bee's knees of broadcasting, like some other people have. Like I remember when he first got on the scene, like his big thing was being able to predict plays, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like people were acting like nobody has ever done that before, which is just categorically not true. There have been plenty other analysts who have actually predicted plays and called what was going to happen next because they played football for a really long time and kind of knew and understood the game and how to break it down for people. But a lot of those other broadcasters didn't have the benefit of Twitter and social media and everything else for people to replay it and make a big deal out of it when it really wasn't a big deal. So Romo got all these accolades for it. And like I said, he's good. He's very good. Um, but it led to this whole deal of after Tony Romo, it was Jason Witten going right to the booth. And then it was, Greg Olson. And, now we got the Mannings in there. I mean, like, all these people are leaving the field and going right to the broadcast booth. And now we have Tom Brady, of all people, signing the largest contract in sports broadcasting history, $375 million. Yeah. Put this in perspective, folks. Tom Brady made $317 million in his playing career. That includes what he's going to make here in 2022. $317 million in his playing career over the course of what, 23 years now? He's going to make more than that for a 10-year deal at Fox and not have to do a damn thing. According to Fox, they are saying that Brady is going to be the lead analyst, and he'll be alongside lead play-by-play announcer Kevin Burkhardt, and will also work as a, quote, ambassador for Fox with a focus on client and promotional initiatives, whatever that means. I have a hard time believing you're going to pay somebody that kind of money and not know when they're going to start work, because Tom Brady tweeted himself excited, but got a lot of unfinished business on the field with the Buccaneers. So when is Tom Brady actually going to show up for work with Fox? I guess we don't really know. Brady's never retired until he's retired. Like, I guess that's really what it boils down to. So uh, he's going to get this huge contract, and who knows if he's going to be good? I don't know. I am somebody who, after doing play by play for 10 or 15 years, and obviously studying the craft between play by play and color analysts, I feel like I've been trained to listen to the broadcast differently. Like I think I pick up on different things than. And I don't say that to like be pompous or anything. It's just one of those things you have a sort of trained ear to hear, and uh, none of these guys really like do anything that I think is all that special per se. Like when Romo got like $1 million a game, it was $17 million, whatever. I thought he was way overpaid. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't deserve it. I mean, you're worth what you get paid. You get paid with your worth. I mean, all that's true. But I never valued him that much on a broadcast. Like I said, I think he's very good, but I don't think he's like over the top. Like I can't not watch a Tony Romo non-broadcasted game. Like I personally still think that Joe Buck and Troy Aikman do it better than everybody else out there. To me, though, that's the A team right there. And some people don't like those guys. I don't understand how you don't. They do it nearly flawlessly every single week. So for me, that's the top of the list. And if you don't think so, you're probably being more personal than actual understanding what their job is and how good they are at it. And I assume Brady will be good. He's clearly very smart. He clearly studies the game. He clearly knows everything you need to know. But whatever. I've never just put that much stock into who calls a game. I've never turned off a game based on the announcer. Like, and I after being in this industry for 2 decades, it's like one of those things where I I don't really feel like there's an announcer. Like, it's rare the time an announcer, play by play or analyst, who tells me something that I didn't see for myself. It happens. I'm not saying it never happens. It happens, but if it happens once a game, that's probably the most that happens. Uh, and when announcers make good points, I point it out. When I think they do a bad job, I point it out. But it's never anything I lose any sleep over or like try to force down people's throats. So like I don't, I just don't put that kind of stock into who the announcers are. Some fans do. It's everything for them. It's like, oh God, I'm not watching that game. I don't worry about any of that crap. It really is. It doesn't wind my clock like that at all. So um, I'm just upset that Tom Brady gets to have more success. Like, how much more success does Tom Brady need to have? Hasn't he reached his pinnacle? Like, doesn't he have a? Can we spread some of other success around instead of giving him $375 million? Dear Lord. I mean, we're so consumed by football, man, that they can afford to pay a dude $375 million over a 10-year period. He never even got a contract like that while he was playing, for crying out. He just got Patrick Mahomes' contract to do nothing except work 1 day a week. Completely unfair. But then again, life's not fair. Deal with it, right? All right, that'll do it for us today on A to Z. Appreciate you guys listening, following, being part of everything we have here on Locked On Sports Atlanta, and making A to Z your first listen every single day. Make Hitting Hard with John Chuckery your very next listen. The ATS Sports Talker covers everything: Hawks, Falcons, Dogs, Braves, whatever it is. He's got it all for you. And you guys tune in every single day to Hitting Hard with John Chuckery, because the show is really good, as every show is here on Locked On Sports Atlanta. We'll be back tomorrow for a Thursday edition. You guys have a great day. Don't take the crap from anybody. See ya.